Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx This video is just going through the basic setup on how to get our new dollar cost averaging expert advisor or EA or trading robot onto your MT5 platform. So those that have purchased the EA already, thank you very much for that. So it's appreciated. We start to get a bit of feedback with regards to people having some questions with regards to they're loading and it's not working, etc. like that. So this video is just to try and run through a few things. We appreciate the feedback because it means we're either not explaining it well enough, so we might have to change a few things on the website, or the users aren't going to the right spots on the website or reading the right documents to get all the information. So I encourage you to read all the information that's available, like you would with any product. I know a lot of, especially men, we don't like to read instructions. I get that, but with this, there's a couple of unique sort of features about it that you have to be aware of. So let's have a look. I'll go to the website here. Now this is the home page. So when you sign up, it's under JAGfx-EAs.com. This is where you find all the information on the EA. There's not that much about it. Actually, we're going to improve on this. But there's a couple of things I want to point out. This is where you'd sign up. So this is your monthly subscription, quarterly and yearly subscription, disclaimer, and contact details. Now, there's one thing that's, if you get stuck with anything, just come back to this home page, and across the top here, you'll see FAQs. Now, I don't think anyone's been reading this. I'm not sure on the analytics, but there's plenty of information here. My offsider, he's done a great job on this. Answers most of your questions. If there's a problem, have a look at this first. It goes through, there's a couple of pages about, you can pause the video, read that. There's plenty on there. Plenty on there. Now, there is even... so there's your license and subscription. So that's all information there about it. And there's also, there's an activation URL you've got to add to MT5, which seems to be the thing that everyone's missing, which we'll go through in a minute. So that's all on that FAQs page, all right? Now, from the FAQs page, you'll probably click on the dashboard page next. So this is what your dashboard page will look like. You'll have all your details with regards to expiry date, etc. Maximum instances is how many platforms you can use it on when you created it. Your license key, this is very important. You'll need to use this and put this into the EA. I'll show you in a minute how it's done. So if you just scroll down on that dashboard, on your dashboard, you'll see all the files to be downloaded. You can either do it with complete package, which is the zip file, or you can do it individually. Just make sure when you do the download the complete package that you also download these two other instructions and the complete instruction manual. There's some quick steps here on how to upload it to your computer, get all the files and that, etc. But this is the one we're going to be looking at. Now, this is something different that a lot of you wouldn't be aware of. I didn't even know this was a thing until we did this EA. You have to add this URL to your MT5 account. So the easiest way to do it, I'll show you how to do it. So it's just copy that, however you copy things. I'm a bit of a, not real good on the tech stuff, so I just do the old school way, copy. So it's copied. So copy that. That's all you need to do for now. We'll go to our MT5 platform. Now, this is MT5. It's only for MT5. Now you only have to do this once. Whatever platform you're adding the EA to, you only have to do this once, and I suggest you do it first so you don't forget. You can see my algo trading up here is red. If I just click on that, it turns it to green. But I'll just turn it back to red. So just click on and off. Red for green. Red for green. Red for stop. Green for go. So we'll turn it off. But just come up the top here. Go across the top. Tools. go down the bottom, options. Now, there's all these tabs over along the bottom here, across the top. We need to go to the expert advisors. Now, we have to tick this one, allow algorithmic trading, which basically means allow the platform to use an EA. So click on that. Now, I always leave this allow DLL imports, potentially dangerous, I don't worry about it. I always leave that tick. I don't check any of those boxes. This one here, allow web request for listed URL. This is where we're going to put that web address. So I've got a couple of test ones in there. So I can either replace one of them or I can just add a new one. I'm just going to, it doesn't matter where you click. If you just click on there, you can just click and paste that URL into there. I'm going to put it in here because I just want to get rid of one of these test ones. So it's just a matter of pasting it in there. So there it is there. That's what I took from that page. And I've got allow algorithmic trading. So this should change to green up here. Press OK. See, it's changed to green. If I go into tools, go to options, and there's that web address in there. So it's all good. Generally, any modifications I do, I normally reboot my platform, but because we're going to do I'm going to show you how to get the files on the chart, I will just leave it open for now. Okay, just back on the dashboard. Now, you can press the download button, like I said, and do it as a package, or you can do it individually. They go up, and I've just done it. It goes up into my download folder, depending on what system you're using. So if I click on my downloads, it shows you the instruction manual there, the package, the EA package. All right, so they're in my download folder. I've already downloaded them. Now I just save everything to my desktop because I'm a simpleton. So I go to my desktop. Here's the package here. Here's the instruction manual. It's a PDF. Now, I'll just quickly bring up that. It gives you instructions down near the bottom of this document. It's a fairly lengthy document, as you can see. Worth a read, though. It goes through everything you need to know about the settings on the EA. And when you get down near the bottom here, there is information on the license key. And so there's the license settings, so your license key. And the display panel, followed by instructions on that website you have to put in. So there it is there. That's the instructions there. Very important. You've got to do that. You have to do it. The EA won't work. If you don't have your license key or that website added to MT5, the EA won't work. So we'll go back to the desktop. So here's the package, hopefully. All right, there's the JAGfx DCA. That's the EA. So just copy that. However you wish to do it. Then just go to your MT5 folder. Go up to File. Come down to Open Data folder. Probably go to MQL5. Double click on that. Go to Experts, the top one. Double click on that. And just paste it into that folder. So there's my paste button, paste. And there it is there. Now if we just go back to the folders, I just want to have a quick look at the indicators. There's the indicators. I've already uploaded these to save some time. So there's all the required indicators, which have to be uploaded to the platform for the EA to work also. So everything's in there. I can just close the data folder. Now, all I do is reboot. Now, don't come up and just press the cross on the top right. Always go to File and Exit. This way you'll save any data. So now I've just reopened that same MT5 platform. You can check Tools, check Options, there's that website address in there, so that's good, all okay. We'll go to, there's the indicators in the list, so there's all the required indicators, and there's the JAGfx DCA EA. So you can either drag it onto the chart or just double click on it and it'll open up the settings on it. So now you have the settings box, or the input settings. common, just make sure allow algo trading check down the bottom. That's under the common tab. Go to inputs. Now you adjust your settings as per the user manual. So all those settings there, we'll just go down the bottom here. Now, what we need to do, you need this license key. Enter your license key. I know it's down near the bottom. It's a little bit different than some other EAs, but that's where it is. If you don't put that number from your website in there, the EA won't work. So we'll put that number in, and I'll show you what happens. I obviously can't show you what my number is, but we'll get onto it, and I'll put it in there, and I'll start the EA up, fire it up. So all I'm doing is copying this number here, this license key, that JAG 2025361- whatever, copying that and putting into my platform, which I've done. So go back to my platform. It's in there. Press OK once the number's in. Trust me, it's in. And that should bring up the EA on the chart. There it is there. I can close this if I want, the nav panel. So there it is. It's working. It remained on the screen. If you look in the top right here, you see a little blue looking hat. And I've also got the on-screen display on. It's added the indicators because I didn't turn them off. So that's the EA working. So two things, tools, make sure you go to that options, add that website and your license key. They're the most important things. Read all the FAQs, read all the instruction manuals. There's plenty of information there. If you have a problem and you still can't fix it, just get back to us via the email address and we'll get you sorted. Okay, thank you for watching. Enjoy the EA and I wish you all the success with it. Cheers.